Hey, it's me, Jasmine. So I have been filming how I live with my essential tremors day to day. I have essential tremors on my right side, um, which they're actually doing. If you look at my other videos, they're doing pretty good today. I have been pretty relaxed today, so they do tend to be worse on other days. Stress makes them worse. My anxiety can make them worse. Um, there's a variety of things that can exacerbate my tremors. I also have them in my right leg. And like I did with the last video, I'll put a definition or exact description of what essential tremors are in the description of the video. And excuse my voice is going, and the sound on this video isn't that great to begin with. But today I wanted to do something just slightly different. I noticed when people search or find my videos, they are finding them by searching for essential tremors and tremors in general. And I'm not sure of exactly what people are trying to find, and if they're trying to find someone to connect with, or trying to find answers to what's going on with them. Because I know when I was first diagnosed with essential tremors, that's what I was looking for when I was looking for videos. And I wanted to make a video today on certain things that go on with me personally dealing with essential tremors. I know I had to come to a certain realization yesterday. I had to call one of those medical alert companies to get a medical alert system, which really sucked to have to do that because I am only 38, and I had to call them because I'm home alone a lot, and I have the tremors in my right leg, which causes me to lose my balance, especially going up and down the stairs. And I've had a few falls where a couple of them I've ended up in the hospital. So it's a safety issue, and I need it in case I'm home alone and I fall and I can't get to my phone. And it sucks. And I think regardless of the age, dealing with it, with the tremors, you kind of feel trapped, at least for me, in your body, not having that control anymore. Losing that sense of independence and having to come to that realization that you can't do a lot of the things that you used to be able to do. And for me, I've isolated a lot. I don't go out. I was going to say as much as I used to, but I just don't go out. The only time I leave my house is pretty much for doctor's appointments, or to go to the supermarket. And I can't even go to the supermarket by myself because my anxiety gets so bad, or because I can't lift things by myself, or because my tremors in my hand are so bad, or I don't have the strength in my hand. I've lost a lot of strength in this hand. See, they're getting a little, because my anxiety's starting to pick up. Talking about this can be really hard, but I don't have as much strength in my hand, so grabbing things can be really difficult. So you lose a lot of independence. And it can be tough to talk about it with other people who don't understand. And I know when I had first done searches on YouTube, I tried to find people to connect with, or to find other videos of people who understood what I was going through, and find videos to say, you know what, that's me too. I'm not the only one. And not feel like a complete weirdo. It can be really tough just going through it and feel like you're going through it alone. I know things like going out, or when I've tried to go out in public, have made me feel even more alone, and like people don't understand, especially that people don't understand when trying to go like things like out to eat. I think I had said this once before, where I'm sitting down and I still try to use my dominant hand to do most things, and I'm trying to eat and I'm holding my fork, and people are looking at me because food's falling off my fork and my hand's shaking. And I mean, I think if I was a much older person, they might think, oh, they have maybe, tremors or Parkinson's or, something like that, and might sympathize with them. But look at someone like me who's younger and be like, oh, what's wrong with them? And just stare, which is completely rude, but it's embarrassing. Or I went to the supermarket one day with my friend, and my tremors were especially bad, and my anxiety was extremely bad that day, and I was having trouble walking. I use a cane to walk, and we got to the register, and the cashier was staring at me really bad, until finally she goes, and she didn't even ask in a nice way, she goes, "Are you okay?" And oh God, I'm gonna have a YouTube video where I'm crying forever. I looked at her and I go, yeah, I'm fine. I have tremors and my hand shakes. And she just stared at me like that. I was like, oh, okay. And things like that just make me want to stay home even more. And people just have to understand, I have no control over it, and I'm still trying to deal with it. And I'm sure other people who have tremors, we don't want to have them. We don't want to have to deal with them on a daily basis. Staring, at least for me, gives me anxiety, which makes them worse, or stresses me out, which makes them worse. So try to be compassionate. And those of you out there going through it, just know you're not alone. You're not the only one. And I know it sucks. But don't let anybody stop you. I know my other 2 videos, I laugh a lot about it, which really helps. I use humor a lot to deal with things and trying to smile through it. And doing these videos are really starting to help. I used to journal, and these videos are kind of like my video journaling now, because writing has become really difficult. I can't really do that anymore. I used to paint as an outlet, and I don't think I'm going to let the tremors hold me back from that. I think I'm going to get back into that. But you can't let anything stop you. you got to push through the emotions and that mental block. And I know I have to stop isolating, because I've kept myself in this little bubble of my house, and tried to push people away because I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. Anyone watching this, I don't want people to feel sorry for me. So as I am recording this and saying this, I am going to make a pledge to myself to stay in touch with people more, and maybe not physically get out as much, because I can't always do that. I'm not always physically able to, but definitely reach out more. But I'm okay. And those of you who have found my video, just know that you'll be okay. And I guess that's it. And I will be seeing you guys soon. Thanks for watching.